pocketbook is empty and my heart is full of pain. I'm 1,000 miles away from home, just waiting for a train.
Hello. Hello, Miss Didi. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the 67th installment of the Hot Mess Express with the lovely Miss Didi and I, Roxanne from Foxy's Fishes. It's just us two this evening as Mary is healing up from her surgery that she had over this past weekend. And we wish you well, Mary, and we wish you a very speedy recovery and can't wait to have you back here soon. But take your time, rest up, and we'll have you back here very shortly. How is everyone doing this evening? 67 episodes. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Wow.
And I just want to say before I run through chat and say hello to everyone.
That's
Thank
a hot
you.
time.
Yeah, thank you so much to everyone that participated in Fishmas in July last week and helped make my secret birthday celebration a great success. As I've been saying in my best Borat voice. It was fantastic. I am truly humbled by the amounts of donations, 29 giveaways over the course of 3 hours. All Fish Fam donations, all given back to the Fish Fam. And that is just incredible. Incredible. And I am just so thankful that you guys allowed me and Miss Didi to pull this together and post this for you guys. And it was a great way to celebrate my birthday, I think. And I think I want to try to make it a yearly event because that was fun. It was really fun. I don't know how you feel about it, but I enjoyed it a great deal. And some people have actually
here. They need to go back and watch that intro video.
Yeah, it was good. I worked really hard on that, and Eric Santa Claus, played his part perfectly. Sorry about the concussion, and I'm sorry about the concussion, Santa.
The belly buster.
Yeah. But before we go ahead, I'm going to pop out chat and say hello to all those that were here with us so far. Now that I can do that, participants. And we have Bunny Viper, Collaboration of Curiosities, Crown Tail Half Moon, Danikin Aquatics, Darlene's Tanks, Dennis Christensen, Didi Spin Ben,
Hello.
Foxy's Fishes, James H., Jimmy P's Aquariums, Lady Diane, Lady Rorschach, Only Oscars, Plushy Aquatics, Red Lasers, Sandy, Pharrell, It Jumped, Sandy Dowdy, Skull Aquatics, Mark Sturlson. Anyone else that came in on this list? Sun Ginger, hello, welcome. Welcome everyone to the Hot Mess Express. It's lovely to have you in here with us this evening. If you would like to get our attention, please use at Foxy's Fishes or at Didi's Spin so it highlights and chat for us so we can better pick out comments directly for us. Just to make things a little bit smoother and a little less choo-choo. It helps a little bit. And I had to keep my ear on this little box next to me, but we'll get into that a little later. So, Miss Didi, how has your week been?
My week has been fast. Really, really
Yeah,
fast. But I got a lot
I
done.
feel that.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I just got home from the morning show about 20
Mhm.
minutes before we got behind stage for this show. So it's all about the
Mhm.
business on
Hello,
YouTube today,
Jessica
apparently.
Slushy. I
Hey,
guess so.
Matt.
It's funny because I was on the morning show with you this morning. Then you leave for your
Yeah.
appointment, get back, and it's more me. So it's just YouTube and Foxy today.
It's
Hello,
like it's
Silver
all
Creek.
about the fox
Welcome.
today. But it's all good. I love
Oh,
being with
that's
you.
so funny.
But it's
Yes,
been
choo
fast.
choo, Adele.
I got a lot done this week because I had to, because I just had to.
Yeah, there was a lot to do this week, and it
Yeah.
just felt super busy, especially like because like we worked so hard on getting Fishmas in July together, and then sending out all the emails to all the winners and all the sponsors, and then my birthday coming up, and then shipping as well, and then just all the like it just seemed like Thursday got here really fast. Like I still feel like we should still be on last Thursday. And that's awesome, Bunny. She says, Foxy, your B-Day made my B-Day early. Great. I want a gift card to you. I'm so happy, Bunny. I can't wait to see what you pick out. And I
We
believe
must
all of the
know.
winners I believe all of the winners have responded, so everyone should be in contact with their sponsor or have received their gift already. I know My
And
Fish Tanks Aquatics put out a little video earlier of him and his little one unboxing the seashell pool floaty that they
oh,
wanted. She
good.
was so excited. That made me so happy. It
Did he blow it
was
up?
really, really cool. Not yet, but they said that they'll send me a photo when they do, so I can't wait to
You'll be
see
like,
that. That was really cool. Well, it's a big floaty, so and you have to blow up two individual parts, so might be a team effort there.
that's when you get that
Hello,
little pump
Petrol Man,
out.
welcome. Yeah, or do it the old school way and use the shop vac in reverse.
Yeah, yeah.
It works.
The houses are playing tricks with me.
Hmm.
Might be a
So
show like
as
that for us.
I wanted to say, as far as the shipping report was 100% this week. It was great. No news to report there. Um, Let's see what else I have written down that I wanted to talk about. Oh, for my birthday,
Yeah.
Brian got me a really cool 24-gallon Exoterra terrarium. So I'm super excited. I have no idea what I'm gonna put in it, but I'm definitely gonna put my singular purple cloud vampire crab in there. Because he's very feisty. And he'd love it. I think he'd love that. Build a great uh paludarium type deal in there, and he'll like that. And we went to Green Bay for the day. We went to on some fish store tours. We tried some really good barbecue. I got to see Green Bay itself and Lambeau Field, which is cool because I've never seen either or. We got some new fishies while we were down there. We got some Borneo suckers. We got some Hillstream mulches. We got some, Brian calls them garbage fish, but I thought they were so gorgeous. Longfin leopard danios. They are stunning. When the light hits them, they're so shimmery, gold and like platinum colors. They're gorgeous. We also got some Kamaka rainbow fish. They're beautiful. Some rummy nose tetras, and a couple of plants. Nothing fancy. Some sturgeon ribbons, some yellow flame bacopa, and because everybody's been talking about it, we had to get a crypt flamingo, and it had a baby on it. So
Woo! 2 for 1.
wish us luck. Wish us luck. So that was really cool. We had a super, super fun day. And that was about 2.5 hours drive there. We hung out there for all afternoon. Came back, got some ice cream, came home, and my cat was cuddling with a baby red squirrel outside, like in the driveway, just curled up cuddling. And she's the mommy cat. She's the one that mothers everything. So it's good that she found the red squirrel, baby red squirrel. And we saw that the mama red squirrel was still running around all over the place outside. So we brought the cat in, left the baby squirrel outside for about another 45 minutes. But mama squirrel, even though she kept running past him, would not pick him up. And he could not temperature regulate yet because he's still quite young. So I made the executive decision to bring him in and raise him up and hopefully be able to release him back when he's ready. So we currently have a baby red squirrel. We've named him Terry, and in honor of Terry's tropical tanks and his baby pet squirrel that he had. And he's awesome. He's eating watered down a formula. He's peeing. He's pooping. He barely lets me put him down. He's usually in my hair, but at the moment he's in the box next to me. Basically, he's like a tiny little monkey all over the place. He is fully furred. His eyes just opened yesterday morning. He's doing so good, guys. I'm so excited. So I know this is going to be a success story. He's put on a little bit of weight. His belly is heavy with the milk I've been feeding him. He's doing really, really, really good. So I'm really excited. And I hope, like, I'm going to give him a choice. He can stay here, he can go outside. I'll give him the choice. We go home because I want him to be back where he should be. But ultimately he'll decide if I've babied him too much, and I'm trying not to, or if he wants to go and still be wild. I'm hoping he'll choose the latter. And I did check the laws in my state. I am allowed to have a red squirrel here, specifically in my county. It is okay. There's no laws against red squirrels or gray squirrels. Only the flying squirrels and one other squirrel, because we have 2 different types of flying squirrels. So the red squirrels are okay to have. So I'm going to rehab them, try to release them back, and hopefully it'll be a success story, because normally it isn't. But he's doing so good so far, and we've had him 2 days. 2 days. I'm tired. Squirrels are a lot of work.
Well,
But it is truly, truly such an amazing experience. It's like the universe literally gifted me a baby squirrel on my birthday. He was there when we got home on my birthday, uninjured, unharmed. My cat was cuddling around him, keeping him safe and warm. And she's like, "Ma, look what I found." I thought it was a baby chipmunk at first, but I haven't seen any chipmunks around here. He's a red squirrel. He's so cute. You give him his little because I've been feeding him with a pipette that works best for him. He enjoys that one. He holds it like a baby holding a bottle. It's so cute. I'm in love. I'm in love with him. And I can't be.
Well, now when he's not sleeping in his little box, where does he like to stay? Let's just go ahead and get address the elephant in the room.
My bra. It's warm in there. It's
Just
warm in there. Hello, Bruiser and Chew and everyone that's coming in. He lets himself in. I wrap him up in his little towel and he crawls himself in there. Like I make him a little squirrel diaper with a little tissue. Because they're always tinkling. If they're healthy, they're always tinkling, and that's a good thing. But I also don't want to be covered in that, so I'll constantly changing the paper I have him in. He's a lot of work, but he likes to just crawl in there and stay warm. And if he lets me use my hands, it's fantastic. Normally, I'm just holding him like this the whole day, and he's sleeping here because that's all he wants to do. He just wants to cuddle. But that I hurt him. That I heard him make a squeak.
Talking about me.
Yeah. I was trying to think last night that maybe it was the sound of my, like, actually he can hear maybe like my vein, like my blood in my hand or something, or maybe actually even my heartbeat in my hand or feel it. Maybe that's what's soothing to him. Because he seems to be keeping temperature better now than he was 2 days ago on his own. And his little paws are just always so, like, cool, and like you can see his like ferocious nails coming in, so you can see he's going to be a real digger one day. But right now he's just all cuddly and he just hugs me and I'm loving it until he bites me. I'm waiting for it. Then it's going to be a different story.
He starts biting the booby, he's got to come out.
Oh my goodness. I didn't even think of that. Yeah, that wouldn't even be an option then. But Zen said, I grew up with an epileptic squirrel named Merle. Yes, Merle the squirrel. And he'll always say, stay on my shoulder. My grandfather saved him when he fell out of his nest and Mama was gone. Oh, Zenny. Merle the squirrel. That's so cute. It's so funny because I keep yelling when I'm trying to get him out of my hair. I'm like, Terry, get out of my hair.
Most time people say, Terry, get out of my head.
Well, for me, it's my hair. Or, come on, get out of my bra. It's time to feed you.
Well, I'm going to let you live on
awesome. It's been awesome. It's been a true experience having this little baby squirrel. I'm happy he's doing well. So, I'm tired. That's all I can say. I'm tired. He keeps squirrely hours. Let's see what else.
Baby's got
goodness.
Like her little hindies, and she's going to show him, at the end of the show. That way, she don't wake him up, and then he's squeaking and fussing. And
unless he like I fed him about an hour and a half before stream, so he tried to sleep because he sleeps about 3 hours in between meals at this time. So I was hoping I might be able to get through the stream without having to pick him up, but I'm gonna. If he's not up by the end of the stream, I'll pick him up so you guys can see him for a minute. He's such an adorable little dude. He really is. I've been blessed to take care of him. I'm glad he found us. Mary Paige is recovering. She's home now. She's recovering. She had a rough day trying to push out the anesthesia, but she's come through that, and she's just tired. Excuse me, and sore. So I mandated her off the show this evening because I'm sure she was going to try to come up. So she's on bed rest, and I'm sure she's listening. And so, Mary, like we said earlier, wishing you well and a speedy recovery. And you're going to feel so much better once you're all healed.
Yep, Doxy Foxy has put you on bed rest with the strength.
Basically.
And Dennis said
someone has to.
Terry's back home now.
Oh, good. That's good to hear. Good news.
Good
awesome.
News. Got to take care of yourselves, people. And we usually do ourselves last. Because we got to do water changes. We got to this, we got that, we got this, we got that. And, and if your arm is broke, you just do it with the other arm.
But everything and then yourself last, and that's why you suffer the most. Yeah. You need to take care of yourself so you can continue to take care of others as well. That's how it goes. If you're sick, you can't help others. So,
but have you noticed how even when you don't feel good, you can get up and still help the other one?
Yeah. Yes.
You just
That's called love. That's love and devotion right there.
They're so jealous.
Um,
Take care of the babies.
so besides raising the baby squirrel the past few days, we've had some more kubute rasboras hatch. We've had more CPD cry hatch, which is really super awesome. We have the dwarf emerald rasboras in first spawning right now. The axelradi rasboras are up next because we've been conditioning them. And our pygmy cories have been spawning like crazy. Like there's eggs everywhere. Last I counted, there was 102 eggs. I
Wow.
posted a community poll asking if you guys wanted us to do Egg Watch 2022 Paley or Pygmy Cory edition, and it was a resounding yes. Those eggs hatched this morning, but
Oh,
as they were hatching, their parents are laying hundreds more, and there's brand new eggs literally being stuck on the glass as we're sitting here live streaming. So I could start a brand new live stream with the eggs starting from day one as they form because we didn't get that last time. So that would be a 3 to 4 day straight live stream. Now, no, I wouldn't be talking the whole time. A lot of it will be silent or background music, but it will just be observation like the Paleod is just to witness the development and the hatching, the first moments of life for these little babies outside of their little eggs. So I want to be doing that for you guys. And I'm going to drive Brian nuts, but I'm going to do it.
well, I might have eggs myself because I didn't realize they spawn on the glass like the big cories do.
Mm-hmm.
And in my cube tank, they were doing their little all over the front. And so I
Yeah.
wonder, do I have eggs that I can't see? So I'm going to have to get the
Maybe.
spyglass out.
Typically, pygmy cories like to lay their eggs on plants, but if they've run out of room on the plants, they'll go and run across the glass too, and that's what my guys have been doing. They filled up all the Susquehanna, they filled up all the repens, they filled up all the octopus and all the anubias and all whatever that other plant is, and all the dwarf sag, and the rocks and the wood. And there's even free floating on the substrate, so now they're sticking them to the glass.
Wow. They're some busy little things. Now, this
I
is
know.
right here. You better hope Terry doesn't misbehave like this.
No, actually, I'm very proud of Terry. I was worried yesterday because he didn't have a number 2 movement, so I was a little nervous that maybe my mixture formula was making him a little constipated, which could be deadly for any baby animal. Diarrhea or constipation can be deadly. But this morning he had a movement, but he does everything in the paper. He doesn't leave that paper. I don't let him like free crawl around me because as they're moving, they're always going potty. And but he's adorable. I just don't want to be covered in head to toe squirrel everything. So I keep a very tidy. I go through like 2 boxes of puffs a day and like a thing of paper towels, and we keep him very clean. And he's gonna get his first little tiny bath today, just to keep him tidy because I can't like actually clean him like his mom does.
Scuba, we're talking shit. Yes. Well, you know.
Yes, and I saw some people had questions that I missed.
So at least nobody will say, "Oh, she sounds like Essence of Squirrel."
Yeah, no, that's not going to happen. I always smell like Clinique Happy, 100%.
Hunters buy urine to cover their cells to block their scent.
Yeah.
So, bottle that stuff.
Yeah. They wash themselves in complete head to toe laundry detergent soap, the human scent rid, and then cover themselves in deer urine. So, perfect sense. Yeah. Just try and attract the deer. You don't need to rub it all over your body. Just put some by the stand. That's good enough. But yes, I will be adding these rasboras to our website as they become available. This week I'll be adding super red standard fin plecos and the long fin albino bristle nose as well. So those are the 2 coming up in a few weeks. We'll be putting up CPDs and Kubota rasboras. They still need about another month, I would say. And we have some more stuff coming down the line. I wish we could get some more gold angels, but their parents are just bloody cannibals. They lay eggs, they eat the eggs, they let the babies hatch, and they eat the babies. And there's nothing in their cooking them, but they keep eating them. And that's so annoying because I just want some gold babies floating around.
Oh.
A golden squirrel no, I'm sure it doesn't. I don't get one. Oh my goodness, I can't imagine what this baby's mom goes through because there's like 11 more of them in the nest. There's so many babies in that nest. Hello, Stubbs, and hello to everyone that has joined us in chat that I have not personally acknowledged for coming in and saying hello, welcome, and thank you for being here with us. It's a hot mess.
And they got little wipes for little animals, so
They do. Well, I just like baby kittens, baby squirrels. When they're this young, you actually have to stimulate them to go potty, and how you do that is you just take a tissue, and you can either rub their tail area or the underneath their belly between their back legs. Basically, you just rub the tissue on and that gets them to go. Just like a mama cat, she cleans her babies to get them to go because they won't go otherwise. So I've had to do this to him, but he's getting to the point now where as he's walking, he's just able to go now. So he's getting older. I assume we'll have him maybe in here for another week and a half.
yeah.
And it's awesome to have him here, but I'm also looking forward for him going home.
Oh.
I'm gonna miss him though. I'm gonna miss him.
Yeah.
Lady Diane says, "How you count Cory eggs?" Roxanne, I have no idea. Well, there was 54 in the front glass. There was a bunch on the side, and then I made like a little Saswasser tank tree in this tank. I call it the Pygmy Forest. It's the one where the little guy is sitting in the tank with the Anubias. I show it on the morning show this morning. And I counted all the eggs I could see. That doesn't mean there isn't a lot more, but I counted 102. Washcloths work better, warm water. Yeah, they do. But he is just going okay with just the tissue. So if I don't need to do anything extra, if I don't need an extra step, I'm not going to do an extra step. He's going fine just as is. But if he wasn't going that way, that would be my next step. Would be a warm water washcloth.
Yep. Be like having his mama almost.
Because
you know what mama has to do to get that to work.
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
It's like, little squirrel, I love you, but
yeah,
I'm not licking your butt.
Nope.
Oh, barely saw her first dead shrimp.
Oh,
over a month, darn it.
I'm sorry, Verily. Was it a failed molt, maybe? That sometimes happens. Oh no, Ian's only down to 2 pygmies? What happened? They didn't go the way of that first CPD, did they? Ian knows what I'm talking about. Oh goodness. Let's see. Oh, and we also got 2 other types of plecos, but I didn't get to tell you because we had Fishmas in July last week. But within the past 2 weeks, we also got some 345 plecos and some 397 plecos. The 345s are like this black and white, gorgeous pleco. The 397s are the Alankar Tiger plecos, and we got a group, I think, of 8 of those. And they are so cute. I can't wait until they start pairing off and making babies. Their babies are going to be adorable. So I guess we're getting into more plecos and cories and rasboras as of late. And I've had more mystery snails hatch too. The only colors I'm really struggling with still are the purples and the magentas, like the lighter foot colors. But I have plenty of wilds. And I have blues coming up, and I have some jades coming up as well, and I'm excited about because I didn't even realize they were jades. I was like, yay, mystery jades, because I had a rainbow clutch hatch. See wilds, there's chestnuts, there's blues, there's jades, and I'm not sure the other colors that are coming up because we just had 2 new clutches hatch this week, actually. But I'm hoping for some more purples and magentas and golds, and ivories to be coming up soon, but we'll just have to wait and play it by ear. Snail business is serious business sometimes.
Well,
It
I
takes a
should
little
be having
finessing.
some more eggs as I sold a twisted up knot in one of my tanks. So
Ooh, awesome.
I should have two magentas were hooked up together.
Even better. That's awesome.
Or either
Maybe you
that
can
one of them
send some
was
my
eating
way.
the other one, one of the two. I don't know which, but they were hooked
Yeah.
up together. Yeah, when you see a
Yes.
dead shrimp, you start panicking because it's like, oh, because it's so easy to lose them, because it's
Yeah.
usually in the small tank. So you start panicking and start pulling out all the gadgets and doing all the testing you can do.
Hmm.
So
Fish keeping can be nerve-wracking sometimes. Oh, remember those Kanaki Corys that we got about a month, 5 weeks ago? We have 12 fry from them already. And they look like
Cool.
baby Kanakis already. They're so cute. They're so cute. I can't wait. I can't wait till they're a little bit bigger and we can put them in with their parents just to grow up a little faster. Yay! Like their babies are just popping off here. And I think, still no gold angels because they're cannibals. I think that basically covers everything I wanted to talk about. Minus the pet store that we visited was called Just Pets. Ben Ochart has done a fish store tour there before, and it was a fantastic store. Had a great saltwater selection, a fantastic freshwater selection, very, very small reptile and mammal area, and had a very lovely plant section and like hardwood, um, uh, uh, rock bins. And I haven't seen that a lot in fish stores around here, so it's nice to see quite a huge selection of items. And there wasn't a lot of fluff stuff, so I really appreciated that too. And their bettas were beautiful. I don't have any bettas because I don't want to breed any bettas, and we don't really keep anything we don't want to breed. So they were lovely to look at. Hmm. But
We lost our
I
last.
highly recommend you guys checking out the Ben Ochart tour of Just Pet store. It was a very good tour, and it's a very cool store.
Oh, nice.
Sorry that I interrupted you.
Oh, you're fine. You're fine.
That's awesome, Lady Di.
What did Lady Di do?
She said that she came back from the crown and she had about 150 eggs.
Oh.
And she already had about 200 orange Venezuelan cories everywhere.
Oh, wow.
You got eggs. You got babies for days. That's how I feel with the Paleotis. They just are constantly spawning, and we like keep putting the babies in all the tanks so they have a natural food web to help. Minus the baby brine shrimp, they also have the food web to help feed them, like the little buggies in the tanks. And so we keep finding little sets that we forgot about. At one point we've had to have at least 300 Paleotis babies in this house. Just everywhere. Every tank had a bunch of wiggles in the back. But the sponge filter is really cool. It's really cool to have that many fish at one time because a different personality, a different side of them comes out, and they're just so much more confident. And they really do become like a semi-shoaling fish more so than they normally are. But when they're in that type of pack and just the personality that they present as well as the confidence that they present, it's just amazing. It's so cool. You just see another side to them.
Yeah. Oh, and Annette's in the chat now, and if you
Hi,
didn't see it
sister.
on Tam's, she made Roxanne a birthday cake for her birthday.
Yes, and it was delicious. Thank you, Snail
Yeah.
Sister. I loved it. It was very thoughtful of you. I greatly appreciate that.
They're very sweet. It took us a while to get it to play, but we got it.
Hey, it was worth the wait.
Yeah.
It happened.
Wouldn't give up. We just would not give up. You got to have cake on a birthday. You just got to.
Yes.
That's right.
And
I've got
hello,
some
Big Tank
Corys that
Tank.
I've got to
Welcome.
catch. And
Oh, what Corys are those?
they're those, I don't know. They're brown with the dark brown, blacky stripe on top. Looks like a skunk almost. I've got 3
Are
of
they
them in this tank.
are they the skunk Corys? Maybe?
I don't know. But I want to put them in a tank by themselves because they do have
Yeah.
eggs, but of course everything in here eats them. And I
Yeah.
would like to get some more. And I have like 8 of these little albino ones in here, which those and then the 3 of the others. But I would like to catch those 3 and put them in a smaller tank.
Mm-hmm. Do you mind if we put you in solo mode for a second so people could see that beautiful tank behind you a little better?
Okay.
I always forget to do that when you're actually talking about the tank because I'm enjoying just you talking about it. So people are watching me watch you. That is such a beautiful tank. I love how the scape is coming out in there. I love the 2 paths, the nice hardscape in the middle, the nice flowing bits on the sides. It's really pleasant. Draws your eyes back to the back glass and wants you, like you seek more. I really enjoy that.
Mm-hmm.
Looks
And
good.
now
It's
I have
coming
a
on very
new
nice.
inhabitant in here.
Oh,
I
yeah?
have my electric blue Acara. He keeps getting beat up everywhere
Oh.
he goes. And either I've got to have a tank with just him in it because I only have like 29-gallon tanks. That's my next lower one. Because I can't put him in my 40s because he'd eat my shrimp. So I said, well, you know what? The guy that was on Tea and Fish Mafia had his electric blue cars with his rainbows and everything. It's like, I'm going to put him in there and see. And at first he was scared to death. And then,
Yeah.
now he's kind of realized I'm the biggest fish, because he was getting picked on in the other tanks. And here he's the boss man. So I love watching him in here. They're some of my favorite fish to watch anyways. But you see all my little white little Corys. Now I have one that has actually been born in here on its own.
Yeah.
And made it
That's cool.
It's about half the size, but that's only been one out of probably hundreds. But yeah, you don't get much past these mouths.
Yeah, because eggs are delicious and nutritious, and so are fry and baby shrimp.
And if you get them when they're fresh, they're still warm.
Yeah. Oh, you're right. I've seen even guppies, not even eggs, like they'll birth back up and eat the fry they just birthed.
Well, would you rather have a hot meal or a cold one?
I'd rather have my children around.
Let me see if
I'm not into eating children, JD.
I've made me a background in this thing this afternoon.
Yes, that's the way to go, Crown Tail. Yes, that was
the poster board. Oops. Oh, shoot. That's not great. I have shoved my little remote from my light source behind this tank.
Yes, I like how that backdrop looks. Sorry, my chat is up here, so that's why I keep looking like this. My chat screen is up here.
I'm struggling with my fingers, trying to keep from dropping this remote in the tank below it. That would suck. But look at this little cool thing. Did you see the color change?
Oh, that's beautiful. I like that. I'm going to solo you again. I love that. Now, can you stop the light on any color you want, or does it just stop where you stop it?
I was just changing it. That says white, but it looks blue to me. Then that's blue, and it looks purple. And green looks green. But it's so cool at night. I leave these lights, these backlights on at night until after I go to bed. And so by the time that I go to bed, a lot of the tank lights have cut off. And so that's all that you see. But it's so cool.
I know Jack and Dan do similar idea on some of the back of their tanks. and it looks phenomenal. Like their one green lantern tank where they have the whole back lit up green, and they also have like two pieces of glass in the middle that they light from underneath that are also green that glow in the tank. It is so cool.
Yeah. It
Oh,
doesn't
lady
take
shimmy
much to
shimmy.
entertain me. It just really doesn't. So.
Oh yes, guys. I'm having a birthday fundraiser. It's being held on Facebook. It's going to be run for about 4 more days. For my birthday, I am doing a fundraiser to the March of Dimes. I am currently $150 into my $200 goal. And if any of you would like to donate even $1, I would greatly appreciate it. All funds go to benefit mothers and children and programs that they need to help make life easier. And I'm doing it in honor of not just my birthday, but also my 2 heavenly babies, Jordan and Aaron. So in honor of them, I'm asking for donations for my birthday. So if you guys have a moment, if you can contribute, if not, share it out. That would greatly help as well. And every dollar helps get mothers and children the program, access to programs that they need in their area. So thank you very much in advance. The gorgeous Miss Didi. So you don't even need my face up there.
Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
You should have did it like you do the Tams videos where you voice over, but I'm talking and you're just moving your mouth.
Yeah. I love those.
Thank you for that, Lori.
I'm silly. I'm silly like that.
Al White Sox said no shrimp on his pizza, please.
Yeah. I don't. Hey, Ricky. I don't know that I've ever had shrimp
Hello,
on a
Kitty
pizza.
family. I would
the
not
big
have
question
shrimp
is
on a
always
pizza.
pineapple on a pizza.
I've had pineapple on a pizza, and I used to like it sometimes. I don't really anymore. I would eat pineapple on pizza before I lived in New York, and since I lived in New York, like that's a sin. You don't do that to pizza. So I've changed my ways.
But they had a little place called Pizza Inn, and they had the pizza buffet, so you could try lots of stuff, and I've tried about all of it.
Yeah.
But it would not be what I ordered for sure. Later, Danikin, I'm sure that's Kenny. Needs to head out. Yeah.
Thank you for stopping in, guys. And Jimmy says, for the remainder of 22, I'm just adding plants and Corey's plecos. I'm on a mission. Awesome.
And Bunny Viper is 4 subs away from 250. Wow. Congratulations, girl.
Scuba says, how can I get Lefty's Corys to breed before he comes and gets them? Oh, we have a visitor. He has come out on his own.
We woke up the baby.
Yeah. And these guys, these aren't the rough tissues. These are the puffs tissues. Not the ones with lotion, but those really soft ones. So they're not rough on him. I'm very delicate with him. He's actually coming out because he wants mama. He probably wants his next feeding. Come here, sweetie. The world would love to see you. So this is, just for a moment, because he likes to run away fast. This is Terry. You want me? Oh, and he's peeing in my hand.
I forgot how to switch this.
You just click on me and do solo. So this is Terry. He's in a towel right now or tissue because he's tinkling. He's just a few weeks old. He just opened his eyes yesterday. Hi, honey. And he just wants to cuddle. So I'm gonna wrap him up in my little tissue here, so he doesn't continue to tinkle on me. And we'll get back to the program. But yeah, that's the little dude I've been dealing with for the past 2 days, and it's funny because I had to yell, "Terry, get out of my hair!" Sometimes he yells back though. He'll chirp at me, his little chitterings, but I'm making sure to keep him very warm. He's extremely hydrated because he's tinkling quite a bit. He's doing really good. He's got a nice full belly, but he's not bloated. And he's learning to crawl around better, so he's not so like shaky when he's walking around. Or not rocking really. He really just crawls like this, but his grip is amazing. And he really doesn't ever like to leave me. I have to feed him and get him to go potty, and then he'll curl back up in my hand, and then I can put him back in the box. But until then, it's playtime. So, so you'll have to manage chat for the rest of the live stream.
He will not be denied.
No, he won't.
So we're going to consider this like a diaper change.
Basically. Oh, and he's in my hair. And he's in my hair. And he's in my hair. Terry.
Well, hello, Jane. Albert Socks. Red Laser.
Hi, guys. Welcome. Bear with us. There you go. Okay.
And Chewy says pineapple on pizza originated due to Polynesians. Each culture is added to the food that was originally from Greece. Yep.
Very cool. I just can't tolerate. Sorry if you heard that. That's him on the microphone. I can't really tolerate the acidity of pineapple that much anymore. But if I mix pineapple and yellow mustard, as crazy as that sounds, if I dip a ring of pineapple and just a little bit of yellow mustard, it seems to like neutralize each other's acids, and I don't get heartburn from it.
I don't know about that.
And they don't taste bad together. They don't taste bad together. You'd think they would, but they don't. They really don't.
I don't like mustard. I don't like the taste of mustard.
Yeah. But, he's licking me. He's hungry.
I did chop up some pineapple this morning, and I might take a little squirt of mustard and just see what it tastes like on one of them.
Yeah. I don't like it on the chunks or the slices or anything. I really think it tastes best on the rings. And I accidentally did that once because you know how they put like the little rings of pineapple on ham to bake it? Well, I accidentally got a little bit of mustard on one of those, and it was really good. And I continued it, and because it seemed to help out my heartburn because my stomach is horrible. But when I'm feeling brave, I'll do that. Oh, he just fell back asleep in my hand. He's got hiccups.
Scuba corn dogs. Most people want mustard for their corn dog. I don't because I don't eat corn dogs. I like hot dogs because I can put ketchup on them. You know, and fold that bun around them. Oh, they can't see him. They want to see him. They're demanding an appearance.
Oh, they want to see him?
Yeah. You know, he's a star.
Here he is. He just wanted mama, but he's hungry. He's got hiccups at the moment. He's licking my finger. So when we're over with the live stream, I'll give him his next feeding. But it's so cute. He's been drinking about 8 milliliters at this point each feeding. And like I said, he's been holding the syringe like on his, like I hold it to feed him, but he needs to hold it like it's his own personal bottle. And it's so cute. It's so, look at that little face. He's like, what's going on here, Mom? Zakenya.
Said, I know there's some food around here somewhere. I
know, right?
Beg for it.
Yep, there he is trying to get my bra.
Well, that's probably
I love it
in your life. It's a male,
but
right?
he, yes, by his genitalia, he is a male. I was thinking at first about calling him a boy named Sue, but nah, I'll just call him Terry. I like the name Terry. Terry!
Terry!
In honor of our friend Terry. No, you come back down here, bud. I'm not a tree.
Oh, he is cute, Audra. You're right.
He is very cute. But they are not toys. They're not pets. This is a wild animal. I know he's crawling all over me at the moment. That's just because I'm on a live stream and there's nothing I can really do about it. Otherwise, he'll be crawling around the box and I don't want him to hurt himself. But do not purposely take wildlife out of your area. This is just a public service announcement. If you find an orphaned, injured, or abandoned animal and you're not sure the laws and regulations in your area, you can contact, you can look on Google for facilities in your area that care for such animals, and that's a wealth of resources. And if not, it never hurts to reach out and ask your neighbors, because a lot of people have cared for little wildlife over the years. But if ever you find a sick, injured animal, try to find it help. This guy was orphaned, and I'm just going to be raising him up to release him back into the wild, as long as he doesn't become too attached to me. And right now he's really not attached to me. He just bothers me when he wants food. So he knows me. He knows I know my place. But he says he's hungry because he's empty now. He's all peed out. They need to pee all over me, but this tissue's pretty wet. He stays in the tissue. Like as he's crawling, because he doesn't move his back legs as well as his front legs yet. So as he's crawling, I have the tissue cupped around the back part of him. So when he's pulling himself along, I'm just kind of moving along with him.
Or you're going to have to get one of those puppy pee pads and cut it up in little squares so it has that waterproof. You're going to have a pamper.
Yeah, I like doing it this way because then I can keep them super fresh. And that's how his mom would do it. Is you don't want that stuff sitting on them for very long. So I want to make sure it's off them and away from them immediately. So, they can get skin issues just like human babies. So I just want to make sure he has the best chances. And I'm doing the best I know how. And he seems to be thriving from what I'm doing. So I don't think I'm going to change too much. Besides, I have to look into what the next step is of food. What he goes from formula to what's the next stage in his food evolution. Does his mom feed them chewed up food? Am I going to have to blend some stuff for him? Or does she feed them little bits or like berries and fruit? So that's the next thing I'll be looking up after the stream.
I guess
because I want the best for Terry. Because I don't want to put him outside until he's fully, solidly only eating food. So that I know he'll have the best chance then. And they grow fast because he has to be 100% ready to survive a Wisconsin winter in just a few months. So I know he's going to grow rapidly. And so I have to stay up on that with him just as fast. So he doesn't get ahead of me. And I'm scrambling like, oh, what happened? It does. And it can be brutal, though we've had several mild winters here. And he's just curled back up in his little towel, sleeping.
Now, I did not check this today.
My little nugget.
Somebody said it was 104 here.
Oh, my goodness.
That's pretty darn hot.
I think it maybe touched 80 here.
After 80?
Maybe. No, like it's been hot, but today it wasn't horrible, so we'll take it.
Oh, see, while we were up in Pennsylvania, it was actually chilly sometimes. It was so nice to sit outside without that humidity.
Yeah.
Like, oh my gosh, this is so nice. And you could just sit out there for hours because you weren't soaking wet with sweat. And it's
that's what's nice about PA. Some summer nights it's not muggy or anything. It's just nice and cool.
This was during the daytime.
You can almost smell the apples blooming, and that's how you know school's right around the corner.
Yeah, it got chilly at night in me. I had to wear long sleeves because it's like if you went out and you didn't get back in time, a short sleeve shirt was too chilly up there,
Yeah.
But,
and like Vibe says,
awesome.
And like Vibe said, guys, make sure y'all are subscribed to Bunny Viper. She's just 3 away from 250 if she hasn't hit it yet. And she's a phenomenal lady and an amazing artist. We all should have her as a fellow fish fan.
Yes,
as Miss Susan would say, love for love. Fish fan mom.
Yeah. we have a lot of artists in the fish fam, and you don't really realize it, until you get to
Yeah.
know. Because, I mean, there's Kenny, ABC,
Mm-hmm.
Bunny, Bex, um, Priscilla,
Yeah.
which she's been doing a lot of hiking lately. We don't see her that much anymore, but she's been doing a lot of hiking, and she's put out a post. She's lost like 15 pounds, trying to eat better, and
Oh, that's
trying to take care of
awesome.
herself. Yeah. So,
That's really cool.
you got to do what you got to do. And as you get older, it gets harder to get rid of it sometimes.
Yes, and you
Sometimes
always, like we were talking about earlier, you need to take care of number one so you can take care of all the other stuff you got to do.
well, that's what they say. It's
Yeah.
not really easy to do.
It isn't, but
Um,
you gotta form a habit of it. It's
Butterfly turns
like
11 on Saturday.
11. You didn't
11.
tell me it was her birthday till just now. How dare you?
Oh,
How
Lady
dare you?
Warshak is an artist too.
Oh, that's
Ooh,
awesome.
cool, Lady Warshak.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. So what do you buy a kid that's that age that has pretty much everything?
Hmm.
She's kind of like, she's loaded with toys, like stacks and stacks and stacks. But she's not playing with them that much anymore. So I don't want to keep buying
Mm-hmm.
more toys, even though everything she sees she wants. But I know she won't really play with it. She plays with her horses. She loves horses. Even though she's not mine biologically, but I've implanted that seed in her as hard as I could. And she does
How
love
many
horses.
how many snail tanks does she have?
We don't have her tanks anymore. She has all of them, and I'm the maintenance lady.
Yeah.
All of them are named, and there's snails all over the place. Now, she doesn't name her snails. We had two that had names when we first got snails, but they were
Mm-hmm.
adults when we bought them. They were big, big. And of course, they're both gone now. But the rest
Yeah.
of them she hasn't named because there's so many of them. Oh yeah, she's all about. I try to get her to. I want to do a little tank tour with her talking, a video, and maybe not
Mm-hmm.
show her, just listen to her. But she can tell you, oh, that's rainbow fish, that's electric blue. She can tell you everything that's in these tanks. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Stephen, she does play some games, and so we were thinking about a new video card for her Nintendo thingy.
Oh, cool.
No, Darlene, she can't because she has the attention span of a cabbage.
Mhm. Oh, and
It's
I
got to
just
be.
saw that you starred this on the other screen. I'm so sorry, Petro Man. Well, large snails can they put a well planted? That's from 611. I'm so sorry, sir. Well, mystery snails don't eat plants in a well planted tank, but what they're often mistaken for is their evil cousin, the channel apple snail, which looks exactly like a mystery snail but grows to the size of a medium apple. And they are voracious plant eaters. And they're typically the ones that get the bad rep for mystery snails eating plants. But I highly recommend red mystery snails for planted tanks. The only part of a plant they're going to eat is a struggling or dying part of a plant. So if you have a tank full of precious, rare plants that you have at CO2 that are barely holding on to life, don't put a mystery snail in there. They shouldn't be in there with CO2 anyways. But if it's a plant you find near and dear and it's struggling, then a mystery snail will eat it. But otherwise, they just like to hang out and sleep and cruise and walk on plants. They're really no harm to them. But I recommend mysteries. Um, I don't know how everyone feels about ram's horns. I also like ram's horns, the blue leopard specifically, and I also enjoy the white wizard snails. Those are super cool, and they're a filter feeder through their gill as well as
It's got
an omnivore, so they're very cool. Rabbit snails are awesome. There's so many cool snails. Cleathon snails are cool. They don't lay too many eggs. I don't recommend neorites unless you like polka dots. But there's so many snails. There's so little time.
The Clintons, though, are great for eating this black fuzzy algae, like you see right
Yes.
here. This tank was covered in them where I put a second fluval light on it. And I enjoyed seeing them so good. I was overzealous with my times. I mean, I had black algae on all the plants, everything.
Yeah.
But they've got it all down to just right here. And I only have 2 in this tank, this 90-gallon. And I've only had
They're really
2 months, 2.5 months, maybe.
they're really good at eating black algae and hydra. And yes, Lady Dan says mystery snails do enjoy cooler water. Yes, they do. They enjoy cooler water around the temperature of 73. Just like my snail song goes, 73 is perfect for them.
Yeah, I have I don't know if
Yes,
you'll be
they
able to
will.
see it
Very
that far, but I wish I could zoom
Make
this
it bigger.
camera in. But the
Well, I can
plant,
solo you at least.
the tank in the middle, right by the TV stand, that's has 2 mystery snails. I don't know if you can see them right in the very front. A blue one and a magenta. They don't bother any plants.
I can see that there's snails there. Like I see the feet, but yeah, they're really good.
And I had them in this tank, but I sent this one to you. So
yeah,
that was snailless right now. Yeah,
snailless. Oh no, we gotta fix that.
Well,
I'm working on it, Miss Didi.
Other kind of snails. As those other kind.
Yeah,
but not the kind.
Oh my goodness!
In there.
It is 7:02. We just totally blew past the end of our stream.
So we snailed it.
We extra snailed it this evening. Hi, Fisher Fever. Welcome. Is KG going this evening? I didn't see anyone post for KG.
I did not. Well, I haven't seen any YouTube other than when I left after the stream this morning. But I haven't seen. Now, they're not going to Aquashella. I don't believe.
Well, it is past our time, and little Terry here is due for his feeding. He's fallen back up, resting in the napkin for the moment. He just had to come out and find me and let me know that I needed to know he's hungry. So I guess we will start saying our goodbyes for this evening. And I just want to,
Ricky.
You know what I was going to say. Miss Didi, is there anything you'd like to say before we head out for this evening?
Well, Eric Wyrock is going to be hosting the Aquatic Morning Show in the morning.
Oh, that's exciting. That should be awesome. I'll have to make sure I'm awake for that.
So he's going to be running the stream. Basically, I'm going to be there to help push the buttons, but he's going to do it. And Foxy helped me this morning because Jess had to do her taxes before she could go to Aquashella. It's like, do your taxes or you're not allowed to go. So she was with me all morning this morning. So if you missed it, go back and watch it. And have fun. Because we were not very morning-like.
Oh, Ricky said his flight got delayed, so he said Rico would go instead of him. Oh, so we're stepping on Rico then. Okay.
Rico is live. Okay. Well, cool.
Alrighty, so we will let you guys go for this evening. I want to say just thank you all for coming in and hanging out with us this evening. I want to just say thank you so much, Didi, for being an amazing co-host as always. Mary, you need to hurry up and get better so we can have you right back on here so you can help us derail a little bit easier next week. We missed you so much. Hopefully you're better by next week. But if you need another week, that's fine too. We love you and we just want you to be your best. And I'm just so thankful you were in the right place at the right time in the right hands to do all the things that need to be done, and you're on your way to be well again. So can't wait to have you back. We miss you so much. I just want to say thank you so much to the mods for all the hard work you do, finding all those links and random things that we talk about. Greatly appreciate you. And I just want to say thank you so much to our viewers, our lurkers, our replay crew. We appreciate and love each and every single one of you. And you all really do help make this show complete. So, and I just want you to know that each and every one of you adds something to the show that no one else could ever add. And that makes you so very valuable. And just wanted you to know that. And like I say at the end of my live stream every week, your loved ones, call them, let you know you love them today, pull them close, give them a hug and a smooch if you're lucky to have them close by, because tomorrow is never promised, but today is your gift to use it wisely and let those you know you love. Let them know you love them today. And like I say at the end of every stream before we head out, I should probably get my brand ready thingy going. Always, guys, always, it never hurts to be a little kind. I love you all. Have a fantastic week. And I'll see you right here next week on the Hot Mess Express. Let's head on over with hashtag Terry to whoever's going live now. Rico, we're going to go hashtag Terry. So y'all have a fantastic evening. We'll see you on over there. Love you all.
Love
Bye.
y'all.
Here is her mom now. Here is her baby now.
What's that? Is that a snail? Snail. What about that? Is that the cats? Bailey calls them the cats. You gonna give them kisses?
Did you just give the fishy a kiss? Oh.